Oh, good morning, my dear fellow peoples. Yes, future corpses. That's what we are, future corpses. Welcome to Friday, the day of, you remember? I say it every Friday. Frig. If you pay attention, you will learn something. You may not like everything I say. I guarantee you, you're going to do two things when I get through talking. You're going to learn something. I'm going to get something right. I mean, as much as I spout off, you would assume something out of my mouth is going to be accurate and true. I throw enough crap out there, something's got to stick, right? Second is, you're going to think. I'm going to challenge your thoughts, your preconceived notions of life and things you believe and things you thought. I'm going to challenge that. Today's topic, and yesterday I was not well. I did not get on here, I don't think at all, as far as a live stream. I had a horrible sinus situation. You would not have wanted to deal with me yesterday. It was a miserable time. Anyway, today I feel a lot better. And last weekend at the wedding, I got fried, if you remember how red my face was, and now the top of my head is peeling like awful. So anyway, if I'm rubbing my head and whatnot, it's because all that dead skin's coming off. It's kind of irritating me a little bit. Today, the day of Frigg, that goddess, if you will, the wife of Odin. Look it up, check it out. Don't take my word for anything. I encourage you to question me and question everything you hear and do your homework. Jeez. Alright, so you get that done. Today, the day of Frigg, Friday, and the message for today is very simple. Where do things get their power? Literally, seriously, where do things get their power? In other words, if you are a Christian, you believe in prayer, and you believe that prayer has power. Where does that power truly come from? If you're a Wiccan, pagan, you believe in sage, you believe in calling the quarters, you believe in those kind of things. Believe it or not, if you study this, the Wiccan gets as much out of their rituals as the Christian does out of their rituals. I don't find personally a problem with that. But where does that power come from? If the Hindu over in India gets the same results with their ritual as a Christian or Wiccan does with their rituals, then where does this power come from? Where does it reside? Where does our government get its power from? Is it inherent? Is it exactly where does it come from? Well, over a course of time, the more you do something, the more you pay homage to, like the American flag. Where does the American flag get its power over us? Or the national anthem get its power over us? Because it does. We're trained to give homage to these things. Where does this power come from? If you think about this, you're going to realize that it is we that empower all these things. By our constant usage of it, by our dependence on it, we empower any of these rituals. We give it that power. It comes from within. I believe that is exactly why, if you go to the Christian Bible, Jesus said, the kingdom of God is within you. Because you have the power within you. And if you have the ability to give that power out to whatever you want to give it out to. So, in quoting those words again, the kingdom of God is within you. So what we do here at IOCCHURCH is we empower a four-letter word. We don't get into the dogma. We don't get into the doctrine, even though I will talk about these things. My background is solidly in Bible. PhDs in theology. I'm very studied in that subject. But we empower a four-letter word, and our mantra is very simple each day, and it evolves all around that four-letter word. That four-letter word is Love. We are going to empower love. Even the Christian Bible, Paul wrote, if I had faith to move mountains but do not have love, I am nothing. And he went on to say, of these three, faith, hope, and love, love is the greatest. And of course, in the 13th chapter, he said, love conquers all. He was telling his followers to empower love. Give your power to love. So that is what we do with our daily mantra. If you hadn't been with me on this daily mantra before, welcome to it. It's very simple. It's only 3 words, and we throw it around, all around the globe. We throw it around the universe. We send out these vibes. When I was young, we talked about vibes, that energy. We send it out. We start off, we face to the east, which is to my right over here. And we face that way. We look out over the horizon. We direct our arm over there to throw this energy out, in 3 words we send as we think about the billions of people that live to the east of us around the globe. We say these 3 words, I love you. Then we face the north. We do the same thing. We look out over the horizon up toward the Arctic Circle, the North Pole, and all the people that live from here to there and up in Canada and all across the spectrum of north. And we want to throw those 3 powerful, powerful words out there. I love you. Then we're going to look to the west. We're going to do the same thing all across past the Mississippi, all the way past the Rocky Mountains, past the shores of California, out into the Asian Pacific Islands. And we're going to throw those 3 words out to all those billions of people that live all across there. That energy of love. I love you. And then we're going to look to the south, and we're going to think about all those billions of people that live in Mexico, Central America, all the way through to the Antarctic, and even the scientists and researchers that are living in the Antarctic. We're going to think about those people as we throw out these 3 words, I love you. And then no matter what your beliefs are, no matter what you believe about God or anything else, we're going to look up to the heavens. We're going to think about the infinity of space, the universe, the possibility of lives out there, either on our plane or on another plane. Whether you call it God, angels, aliens, whatever you feel about it, it still is no harm in throwing out those 3 words as you stretch your arm up to the heavens and you say, I love you. This is what we're empowering. We're not going to empower anything but this, because it all should boil down to love. Unfortunately, in our culture, in the Western culture, and slowly graduating to all over the world, we live in a society and a culture and a time where it all boils down to money. And we've got to change that. We can only do, as Gandhi said, be the change that you wish to see in the world. And that's what we're doing here. We encourage you to join us. There's no membership. You don't have to join a church. You don't have to come to sit in a boring sermon. You don't have to do any of those things. Just start that mantra. If you start that, you're going to make your own day better. It's going to be more positive. You're going to feel like you did something positive for everyone. Just send out that energy. Send out those vibes. And remember, I do love you. And I hope that you love me too. This is Dr. Graham. This is my Friday morning, and remember, this is the day of Frigg, that goddess, Germanic goddess, the wife of Odin, that Nordic god. That's what this day is named after, Frigg, F-R-I-G-G, a couple other names there, but that's the common one. Look it up if you want to know. Each day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, on across the board, it's all named after different gods and planets. Tomorrow will be the day of Saturn. We'll talk about that tomorrow. I will be checking in throughout the day. I feel a lot better today. Sorry I missed you guys yesterday. Join us. IOCCHURCH.org. And we do have a brick and mortar down in Columbiana. And we will hold some meetings. I hate to call it church, but that's technically, legally, what it's called is a church. And I hate to call it a sermon. We're going to have, and we're going to learn, and we're going to share love, and we'll even share some music. We will have an uplifting time as we learn together and grow together. Remember, You are not a sinner. You're not a loser. You're not a wretch. You're an incomplete human. You're growing. You're learning. And you're becoming a more complete human day in and day out. Thanks for listening. And I hope you all have a great day. And if you don't listen to me anymore this weekend, don't have a weekend. Have a strong end. Let's do away with the weakness and let's become strong. Kelsey Graham here. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.